Tag TV and Tag Radio. Be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. Tag TV, Tag Radio, there's a lot more to know. The ability to apprehend the interrelationship of presented facts in such a way as to guide action towards a desired goal. Business intelligence, as it's understood today, actually evolved from simple decision support systems of the 60s that were later developed throughout the mid-80s. But today, it describes an umbrella term of concepts and methods to improve business decisions by using technology. Technologies like data mining, online analytical processing, process mining, complex event processing, business performance management, benchmarking, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics, and more. The first major event recognition of its kind as the Technology Association of Georgia Business Intelligence and Analytics Society presents the BI&A Innovation Awards, honoring real-world leading solutions. Greetings, everyone. It's Friday, November 8th, 2013, and this is Tech Talk with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella. I'm your guest host, Frank Baia. Up to the Tech Talk, meet the leaders and the emerging stars at the first Business Intelligence and Analytics Innovation Awards this November 12th. Thought leaders from across Georgia and the nation celebrate and recognize leaders in the enterprise and SMB spaces for development and application. With us for this special edition of Tech Talk, we speak with the co-chairman of the TAG Business Intelligence and Analytics Society, the chairman of the Enterprise Performance Management Society, and the chair of the Leadership Council for the Technology Association of Georgia, Cox Communication Director of Customer Intelligence, Eric Falthzik. Cox Communications is the third largest cable television and high-speed internet provider in the country. In his current role, Eric has been charged with leading the corporate strategic effort around the adoption and application of business intelligence, advanced analytics, and big data technologies. With over 20 years of experience in information technology and business intelligence, he brings extensive technical and leadership knowledge, helping organizations realize the business and strategic value of robust data warehouse and analytical solutions. Prior to joining Cox, Eric served as practice director of the Intersect Group's IT Business Intelligence Group, as well as he previously worked at Assurance Solutions as their director of business intelligence. At Autotrader.com, he served as the delivery manager for business intelligence, specializing in sales enablement and financial applications. Also at Autotrader, he was the leader of the team that created numerous robust financial and analytical applications, including one that was recognized with an award from the Technology Association of Georgia for technical excellence. In addition, at Autotrader, he also served as manager of product management and project management for business intelligence. Mark your calendars and be sure to join the Business Intelligence and Analytics Society Board and its members, as well as fellow TAG members and thought leaders from all across Georgia this November 12th at the first of its kind Innovation Awards. Here with insider insights and all the details, Cox Communication Director of Customer Intelligence and the co-chair of the Business Intelligence and Analytics Innovation Award Society, Eric Falthzik. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. Eric, welcome to Tech Talk.
Hi, how are you doing?
Well, one of the things, a great opportunity to have an opportunity to talk to the Director of Consumer Intelligence for Cox Communications. Cox Communications, I'm sure most of our listening audience will know, is the third largest cable television and high-speed internet provider in the country. Wow, I'm thinking a lot of big data. Tell us a little bit about the evolution of that influence in terms of the enterprise, starting maybe even some of your background with Autotrader and then where it is today as far as the overall communications company is concerned.
I think we're reaching a point in the evolution of how we can use data strategically in ways that we've never dreamed of before. When I was with Autotrader.com, we really were the first ones to adopt the really the effective use of information technology as far as data warehousing in a web internet environment. And we use that to do things to score the inventory of our dealers and to really advance their use of the advertising platform. Now that I've moved on to Cox Communications, there's always been that data warehouse business intelligence world where you were able to take customer transactions and slice them a number of different ways based upon different dimensions. And now the things that we're able to do, because we're able to collect data from so many different sources, what we're going to do is really use the data to the benefit of our customers so that we can make their use of the entertainment services that we can provide much more enjoyable to them. Ultimately, we're in it for them. We want to make sure that we're providing the best product possible, and the use of this data strategically to place ourselves in the best position to offer them the best products possible really make all this work and make it a real strategic effort on our part.
When we talk about the evolution of the concept going now into pattern detection, getting involved in even, as I'm assuming you're talking about, proactive initiatives on the part of the enterprise to the consumer, as much to the consumer to the enterprise, is it a case where it's going to be a lot like ubiquitous, in terms of almost a form of artificial intelligence, where some of my patterns will be able to tell me you did this recently, or like a Google kind of thing? If you're interested in that, you certainly are going to want to know more about this.
We're very fortunate, and our customers are very fortunate, that we're one of the companies that's taken on recommendation technology. And based upon the learn actions that we take from the consumers, we're able to recommend content to them. So if you like and dislike different programs, or you like and dislike different videos that you see, we're able to recommend other videos and other programs to you that we feel may be to your liking. And by doing that, we're doing the same model as, say, companies like Netflix do, where based upon your viewership patterns, based upon the things that you're doing, we think you might like this content. So it really gives our customers the option to really personalize their experience. One of the things that we live by, and our new slogan is TV just for me. Mm-hmm. We want to personalize that experience for every person, not just every customer, but every person within the household. We even now have the technology to personalize the experience for every person inside. So each person can log into the cable box, and they can get programming just for them. So an adult can get programming, can get recommendations for an adult, and then children can also get recommendations, teenagers, on down the line.
So I'm thinking Google Glass. I'm sitting in my theater at my house, and I've got 4 kids and a husband and wife, and we're all watching different programs simultaneously. I mean, how far-fetched would that be? But is that something that is projected as far into the future when you're talking about TV for me?
I don't know if we want to go to that level, but I think the day is going to come where we're going to be able to help you personalize your experience through whatever the medium that you're going to use to consume that experience. So if you're going to watch it on a big screen in your house through a cable set-top box, we're going to be able to help personalize that experience for you. Also, if you're going to watch it through a mobile platform, either a smartphone or a tablet, we're going to be able to personalize that for you as well.
Minority Report, billboards change as I go by because it picks up my profile and tells me that I'm more interested in this particular brand than another. Would that be a part of the facilitation to provide a greater value added to the viewer, and that is a form of, say, custom communication as to marketing and advertising?
I think that there's going to be a number of models that we'll explore into the future, which will help to drive advertising that's specifically catered, again, as part of that personalization of the experience. So we want to make sure that we're driving the most valuable advertising so that our advertising partners can also get the best bang for their buck. We want to make sure we put relevant advertising in front of the consumers that are actually consuming those ads. By looking at the way that people are consuming their entertainment, we can help drive advertisers to direct their advertising to the correct audience.
Okay, well, let's talk about the evolution to the degree now that the Tag Society Business Intelligence and Analytics has actually got an innovation award. Yes. Innovation among innovators, that's kind of be an interesting competitive environment. Tell us a little bit about the event.
Well, one of the things that we know is that there are some different companies and different organizations in Georgia that are doing some incredible things in the business intelligence and analytics space. As part of the awards process, we actually received nominations from over 25 different companies and organizations that were proposing the most innovative and best solution for 2013. And it was such an experience to see how different companies are using technology strategically to really maximize benefit, and it was a great experience.
That's got to be really fascinating in terms of one of the things that we talk about a lot because of cloud and because of apps and because of high-speed broadband connectivity, and that, you have the Internet of Things and a case where almost every vertical is involved in doing something relatively similar, so we kind of say the same thing, only different. But when you start looking at some of the actual divisions in terms of large size and medium size, and some of the companies, the differences, say, between an NCR and a Mannheim or an AT&T. I mean, just within the large category alone, it's got to be fascinating because you would almost simplify data or big data and think of pure analytics, but then as it relates to those populations, those enterprises, their relationships, it's going to be interesting to kind of explore that situation to see just exactly what they're into.
Well, sometimes I think big data is really incorrectly named, because what the process is taking data that's really not necessarily structured, or it's unstructured or semi-structured, and using new techniques to process it so that it can be used for strategic benefit. All the companies and organizations that are going to be recognized at the Innovation Awards have all found ways to do things really creatively, to use data strategically so they can make really strong information-based decisions. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that managers are directing their companies using the best information that they have available, and that they're making strong, real information-based decisions to lead their companies into the future. The days of managing by your gut and hoping and praying that things work has really gone by. Now we want to make sure that strategic decisions are being made every day.
Well, and beyond the obvious, and that's some of the things that we're exploring now, tell some of our TAG listeners and TAG members, why should they come to this particular Innovation Award?
Well, I think, first of all, it's a great opportunity to meet not just the nominees for these awards, and we have 6 great nominees in 2 different categories, but also to meet our sponsors and meet the vendors and the people that are really part of the business intelligence and analytics landscape, not only in Atlanta, but throughout the state of Georgia. This is the place where you're going to be able to network and meet the right people, build the business relationships, and learn a lot about what other folks are doing out there. It's really very exciting. Not to mention the fact that it's going to be a great night. You're going to have a nice dinner, maybe a few beverages or two, and really relax in a great setting for a great evening.
Okay, now give us the details. Exactly where's the event, when's the event, and how do I get more information in case I want to register, or even better, sponsor?
Terrific. So the event will be Tuesday, November the 12th, and it'll be at 6:30 in the evening at the Atlanta Marriott Center Hotel. If you're interested in registering, you can go on the TAG website at tagonline.org and follow the links to the Business Intelligence and Analytics Society. There you'll see the link to go find the event. We are still actively pursuing sponsorship, so if you have a company in the BI and analytics space, or even in the staffing space that touches a lot of technology in Georgia, we'd love to have you as a potential sponsor. Or if you'd like to purchase a table, so you would like to have 8 to 10 of your folks come for an evening out and enjoy learning a lot about business intelligence and technology, then we welcome you to come. And you can also register through the TAG Online website.
Business intelligence, obviously, I think there isn't anyone that's not listening to us that doesn't consider it the buzzword of the time, and I don't think it's a passing fad. I think it's obviously going to be the future and will evolve. Business intelligence and analytics, what people are doing now, and also taking a look about what they will be doing, and even capping the old concept with innovation and the Innovation Awards. This sounds like one of those events you just don't want to miss. Lots of things going on out there, but make sure you mark your calendar, TAG Business Intelligence and Analytics Innovation Awards. Eric, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today on Tech Talk.
Great. Thank you very much.